Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Vishwa Mistry, and today I will be starting this presentation. Just imagine a world where data driven insights can help prevent crime before it even happens, where law enforcement agencies and policymakers are not just reacting to criminal activity but proactively addressing it with the power of analytics. Today, we take a step forward toward making that vision a reality. We, Group 6, are excited to present our project Criminal Violation Analytics, a data driven approach to understanding crime patterns, trends, and insights. With rising crime rates and increasing complexities in law enforcement, technology and advanced analytics is no longer optional, it is essential. Our project aims to bridge the gap between the raw crime data and meaningful actions, helping to build safer communities through data backed decision making. Now, let's move on to the table of contents. First is about the project, second is the team, third is the timeline, fourth is weekly status report, fifth is challenges and proposed solution, sixth is project costs. Now let's quickly move on to the introduction. Our goal with the criminal violation analytics is to analyze crime data to uncover patterns, trends, and correlations that can help law enforcement and policymakers take preventive measures. By utilizing statistical techniques and machine learning, we aim to provide data driven recommendations that enhance crime prevention strategies. Objectives and goals: identify the most common type of crimes and their subcategories, analyze year over year trends to understand the evolution of criminal activities, develop the interactive visualization and predictive models to support crime analysis, provide actionable insights that improve public safety measures. Now, let's move on to the next slide, please. The team. Every successful project is backed by a dedicated team, and our is no exception. Our group comprise individuals with diverse expertise. Parth, leading technical work and client interactions, were Vrund managing data related operations on SharePoint, Nirav handling the SharePoint activities and maintaining workflow, uh, Vishwa myself overseeing the weekly report and presentation. Together, we are a mix of technical skills and project management to ensure successful execution of this project. Now, let's move on to the project timeline. A structured timeline is crucial for effective project management. Our project follows a phased approach to ensure systematic process, where we have started October 10th, 2024 requirement phase begins. January 1st, 2025 design phase begins. February 6th, 2025 development phase begins. March 14th, 2025 testing phase begins. April 9th, 2025 release phase begins. Mm, uh, Thank you. Now I'm handing over to the Parth.
Hello, my name is Parth and I'm carry forward from this slide. So here you can see the data collections and the data cleaning and pre-processing. So firstly, we can see the data cleaning, how it works. As I go through my Python Jupyter notebook, here firstly we have to load the data set. Then second process is data cleaning. And thirdly, you can see the step two. Step two is here data explorations. So here is the step 2 for data information. And as we can see the preliminary visualization and regular team meetings. For that, first we can go through this visualization in my Jupyter notebook. Mhm. Here is the box plot for cell subtype and versus count, as you can see. And second is the histogram for frequency and the count. Yep, distributions of count. Thirdly, you can see the current progress. We are working on this, and we already finished by for that. And visualization, as you can see, the correlation and pie chart and pair list. Here is the heat map for correlation matrix for all for four column object ID, count, report year, and index. And for pie chart, you can see the assault subtype distributions. And here is the pair plot for the all columns of the data set. This is the bubble graph where you can see interesting between age and the count of incidents. And secondly is the arrest incidents versus age group. And the third graph is age and count of incidents. That's all. And here is the interesting chart. You can see the scatter plot, which is here. Scatter plot is visualized for report year, which is 2014 to 2023. And one more slide you can see. Here is for Power BI dashboard. Here is the dashboard. You can see criminal violation analytics dashboard. Here is the map where we can locate the cities for Etobicoke, Toronto, and North York. And as we can go through the one diagram for Toronto, here is the Toronto data. As we pass through Etobicoke, this is the Etobicoke data. As we pass through North York, you can visualize the North York, and the last is Scarborough. So wherever we go through, the data might be changed. For subtypes, you can see others, for assault or resist, and this all. Yeah, that's all from my side. And now Nirav will carry forward from here.
Thank you, Parth. My name is Nirav Patel and I will be continuing from here. So I will be discussing about some challenges and recommendation which we have faced throughout our project from starting to till now. First of all, stand with data gaps and inconsistencies. So obviously, for working on a project like this, it is most important that the data must be accurate. So some data sets had missing information, outdated records, or some lack of uniform categorizations, for which the solutions we done he has employed some data imputation techniques, external data sources, and cross-referencing with validated reports to enhance data set completeness. Second challenge is complex crime classification. Crime categories had multiple overlapping subtypes, which making it difficult to standardize classification and derive meaningful insights from the data sets. So for that, we have developed a standardized framework to classify crime subtypes and categorize textual crime reports. Third, limited access to certain crime data. Some crime-related data sets were restricted or uh, were restricted and also incomplete, which impact the comprehensiveness of the analysis. So for that, we have used alternate open source data sets, which is public, of course, and we have extracted the data set from the statistics and exploited trends from available data to approximate missing values. Next, can we please change the slide, Parth? So yeah, next challenge we face is time constraint. So processing and analyzing large data set takes some more time while developing a predictive model within the project timeline posed a significant challenge. So for this, we have recommended a solution to adopted a specific project and agile project management approach with clear milestone to ensure the accuracy and efficient time allocation and task prioritization. Next challenge we face in creating effective visualization. So it is most important for us to have an effective visualization which can be easy to understand our stakeholders, the understanding of the data. Also, then we have extensive search on Python libraries that can help us to create effective graph search charts for the understanding of data. So for that, the solution was imported some of the best libraries that can create an effective visualizations. Last challenge I would like to discuss is modal selection. So it's very important for to select a specific model for predictive analysis to balance the accuracy and interpretability of the data. So for that, we have conducted some corporate analysis like machine learning techniques on different models to determine the best fit based on performance metrics. Next slide, please. So yeah, current recommendation is it is all about before and the current phase. So regularly update and validate crime data sets to ensure the latest trends are captured accurately. Second, involve local communities in crime prevention efforts by increasing awareness and providing accessible crime reports. Improve visualizations to make crime data analysis more intuitive and actionable for stakeholders. Providing comprehensive documentation covering data sources, processing methodology, and analytical approach. And last, ensure the model and data infrastructure can handle future data expansion and new analytical techniques. Thank you.
So hello, it's Varun here, and now let's discuss the financial aspect of our criminal violation analytics project. This section covers the estimate costs associated with data acquisition, software tools, infrastructure, and development. Proper budgeting is crucial to ensure that our project remains flexible and delivers high quality result with a given downstream. As we can say, as we can see in the it's a bar chart where the highest cost we have budgeted is for the requirement phase, while we have completed it within the very less. As we can see that it is a $500. Additionally, data cleaning and preposition also requires tools and software, which also contributes to cost, especially when dealing with large data set. Uh, We have also used the software and tools. For the software tools, we have used the Power BI. Power BI is a free version, but advanced feature requires a pro license. It's like around $10 per month. For data processing, we used Python with libraries like Pandas, Matplotlib, and Skitlearning, which are open source and help reduce cost. However, if we scale up to big data processing with Spark or use AI-based crime prediction models, we require premium cloud documentation and docu- computing service, which could significantly impact our budget. Uh, on the next slide, we can see that our highest budget is taken by the development phase. Next slide, please. Uh, the highest budget was taken by development phase and project phases, which is like $1,725. And we can see that the lowest budget is allocated to release phase. Uh, as I can say that developing an interface dashboard and predictive model requires skilled professionals. And if the project were to be commercialized or used by law enforcement agencies, additional cost would include like security measures, data privacy, and many more. And lastly, in summary, while we managed to keep costs low by leveraging open source tools, future enhancements such as real-time data analytics, AI-driven prediction, and cloud-based infrastructure could lead to higher cost. Uh, To optimize our budget, we can focus on using free or academic licenses, explore partnership with government agencies for data access, and adopt cost-effective cloud solution. This financial planning ensures that our project remains sustainable and scalable, allowing for continued improvement in cyber analytics while staying within budget.
Thank you.
Thank you.